Era of Dreams, a record of legendary captains, excerpt. This book claims to chronicle the life of past captains of the Radiant Feldspar. Through their stories, this book wishes to unveil the secrets surrounding the mysterious luxury airship known as the Radiant Feldspar and showcase the ship's importance in the history of Penacony. Being able to cruise along the Sea of Dreams almost endlessly does not mean that the Sea of Dreams itself is tranquil and serene. Indeed, this writer once calculated the length of service of past captains, only to realize that those captains did not hold their positions for long. During the Radiant Feldspar early days, 10 consecutive captains had to step down as a result of it. This is even after the family had, on numerous occasions, dispatched Dreamweaver teams to upgrade certain components of the Radiant Feldspar in the hope of ensuring safety while cruising. Subsequent captains did not serve any longer as a result of these improvements. Some conspiracy theories believe this to be related to the social status of guests aboard the airship. After all, having an extensive network of connections typically signifies huge profits are. The first captain, Danny, the pioneer of Dreamweavers. The story of the Radiant Feldspar begins with the Dreamweaver from the Oak family, Danny. Despite graduating from Paperfold University with stellar grades, Danny, who saw adventure as his true passion, did not continue to work as Dreamweaver. Instead, he wandered along the border of the dreamscape and reality, searching tirelessly to a way to link the worlds. It said that the inspiration for building the Radiant Feldspar came the first time he ventured deep into the dense fog of the Sea of Memoria, where he went on a wondrous adventure that felt nearly dreamlike. To the creator and first ever captain of the Radiant Feldspar, the luxurious airship was not only a bond that linked the Penacony's 12 hours, but also a glorious achievement that showcased the family's status. Under Danny's command, the Radiant Feldspar completed her very first cruise. Departing from the Penacony Grand Theater, the Radiant Feldspar slowly embarked on her maiden cruise under Danny's leadership, becoming not only a source of pride for the family, but ultimately a legend in the cosmos itself. Danny's contributions toward the Radiant Feldspar did not lie with her design and construction alone. More importantly, its extensive expeditionary experience as he drew up the initial cruise route for his airship, officially marking the start of the Radiant Feldspar's storied tale. Second Captain Amber, the captain who weathered the storm. Taking over the helm from Danny, the second captain of the Radiant Feldspar was Amber, an extraordinary lady from the Bloodhound family. Under her leadership, the Radiant Feldspar not only successfully rode out memory zone storms time and time again, but also discovered new cruise routes amid the tempests, thereby making the significant contributions to the exploration of Penacony. Amber controlled the Radiant Feldspar was arguably perfect, ensuring the safety of the airship and the guests aboard was all in a day's work for her, even the most perilous conditions. Amber's admirable courage and resolve led her to become one of the most respected captains of Radiant Feldspar across the sword. 18th Captain, Gareth, the Morning Star. As for the 18th Captain of the Radiant Feldspar, Gareth was renowned for his in-depth understanding of the Sea of Dreams. Born a Pepsi family that sailed for a living for generation after generation, Gareth had always held boundless curiosity with a passing about sailing. After assuming the position of captain, he brought revolutionary changes to the Radiant Feldspar's cruise routes. Under his guidance, the Radiant Feldspar could not only cruise at will along the Sea of Dreams, but also accurately determine the optimal route for the 12 hours. With this, the link between Penacony's dreamscape and the planetary system of the outside world was tightened. Gareth's contributions did not stop at just improving the Radiant Feldspar's cruise routes. Above the airship, he also established a miniature observation station that he could use for research of the various bizarre phenomena witnessed in the Sea of Dreams. These studies not only improved the understanding of Memoria and the Sea of Dreams among academic circles, but also significantly contributed to the development of Penacony. 53rd Captain, Irenia, the guardian of the dreamscape. Across the long history of the Radiant Feldspar, few understood the world of the dreamscape as well as Udire did. Hailing from the Nightingale family, Irenia demonstrated a keen interest in the dreamscape even as a child. offering unique insights into the world. When she assumed the post of Radiant Feldspar's captain, her 4 months mission was to explore the Sea of Dreams for cruising lanes, to reduce old lanes that had since been blocked by memory zone forms. The most commendable deed that Arena ever accomplished was the time that the Radiant Feldspar met with an accident. Arena's masterful control over the demweaving technology allowed her to successfully stabilize a cruising lane on the brink of collapse, thereby saving the lives on deck. This feat not only proved her abilities as captain, but also demonstrated just how significant the contribution that Dreamweaver made to our Penacony. The 92nd Captain, Lucas, the resonator of melodies. Born a Hellovian, Lucas was renowned for his passion for music and his genius that spurred a legend of music concert about the Radiant Feldspar. Lucas believed that music was the bridge that connected different lives and cultures, as well as the key to exploring various planets. Under his leadership, the Radiant Feldspar was transformed into a floating palace of music. Each time a new guest boarded the airship, he would always organize a grand concert and invite musicians from different star systems to perform at the event. He used the power of music to astound esteemed guests who were arriving in Penacony for the first time to their very beginning. During the unprecedented concert, Lucas successfully used the resonance of music to transport the listeners to the Grand Theater, creating the most miraculous of viewing experiences, the theater across the performance season. This feat not only garnered him the glory and honor of the highest degree, it also added another chapter to the legendary story that is the Radiant Feldspar.